The big question on every Manchester United fan's lips this summer is who is destined for the Old Trafford exit door. Manchester United have flattered to deceive over the last 3 years, and whilst most of the blame must be placed on the previous two managers, it's inevitable that Mourinho will want to make room for his own signings. So here's our top 5 United players at risk. In at number 5, Memphis Depay, a player who single-handedly mesmerised the Dutch league with PSV Eindhoven a year ago. Memphis has endured a torrid first season at United. It's fair to say Louis van Gaal's oppressive tactics have contributed to the drastic loss in form of a player many tipped to be an instant hit in the Premier League. However, rumours of a bad attitude and an apparent thirst for being in the public eye don't go in the favour of a player who isn't performing on the pitch. Eden Hazard is a prime example of how Mourinho always allows his creative players the freedom to express themselves, and Memphis could definitely thrive in that newfound freedom. However, the trade-off is Mourinho demands hard work and discipline when the opposition have the ball, something Memphis has failed to show in his first season at United. Will he survive the summer cull at Old Trafford? The jury is out. Either way, it's highly unlikely he'll be occupying the legendary number 7 shirt next season. In at number 4, Daley Blind, another Dutch player in apparent peril. Blind undoubtedly performed admirably last season in a role many feared was beyond him at the start of the campaign. However, a lack of recovery pace in the fast-paced Premier League and costly performances away at Spurs and West Ham have convinced many United fans that in a title-challenging side there's simply no place for Daley Blind, certainly not at centre-back. Rumoured to be coveted by Barcelona and a loyal family friend of Van Gaal, Blind may not be happy with being just a squad player under the new manager, and Mourinho is unlikely to lose any sleep letting a player go who is strongly connected to the old manager and who has no place in his starting 11. In at number 3, Marcos Rojo. Never really convinced the United faithful in his 2 years at the club. Passion for the cause and a decent delivery from the left-hand side unfortunately don't compensate for his lack of concentration and positional awareness in defensive areas. Second only to Phil Jones when it comes to persistent injury problems, and neither a convincing left back or a commanding centre half tend to point to one outcome for the Argentinian, and that is the exit door for sure. Mourinho must be able to rely on his defence in times of need, and Rojo is too much of an accident waiting to happen for him to be anywhere near a Mourinho managed United 11. Number 2, no surprise, Juan Mata. Being a fan favourite at Chelsea wasn't enough to save Mata from the chop under Mourinho last time they met, and many predict a similar outcome awaits him this summer. A gentleman and intellect who conducts himself impeccably in a modern game full of players woefully out of touch with the fans who pay their wages, it's a shame Mata hasn't lit up Old Trafford the way many expected. However, the harsh truth is that Mata was already being questioned before the arrival of Mourinho. Considered a flat-track bully by some United fans who see him turn it on against the lesser sides only to disappear in the bigger games, it's arguable Mata hasn't justified the £37 million price tag. Lacking the pace and defensive strength to occupy one of Mourinho's midfield attacking three, a place on the bench is about as good as one can hope for. Expect Mata to move to pastures new this summer, a return to Spain most likely. And at number 1, is it hope from Goldbridge or is it reality? Matteo Fellini, derided and ridiculed by many United fans, and now in the unfortunate situation of being the symbol of not one but two unsuccessful managers' reigns. Fellaini is surely destined for the Old Trafford departure lounge. When it comes to chest control, Fellaini has no peers other than Jordan. However, when it comes to speed, passing, discipline and positional awareness, he's a mid-table midfielder at best. A useful bench option when the going gets rough or a late goal is required, Fellaini could conceivably survive another summer transfer window and remain at Old Trafford. However, his continued throwing of elbows have made him a marked man by referees in the Premier League, and Mourinho is unlikely to place much faith in a man who is only ever a high ball away from a red card. Disagree with our top 5 or happy with our predictions? Please drop the video a like and get commenting below. We appreciate some of you will have different ideas, but that's our top 5 looking at the exit door from Manchester United this summer. Thanks for watching the United Stand. Get commenting below.